Greetings, Pokey people! Ichigo 90 here, and today we are finally, at long last, playing Pokemon Emerald using only a single unknown. What that means is that in battle we can only use unknown. Any other Pokemon we capture along the way will be for things like HM, Surf, Strength, so on. Dig, teleport, but they cannot participate in battle in any meaningful way. If unknown faints, the others have to faint as well, or we restart our game to the last save point. No items will be allowed in battle except for held items. That about covers all the intro stuff. Let's get started. So we're here. We get our unknown from the bag and send it out against the Zigzagoon. Why they replaced the Poochyena from Ruby and Sapphire with Zigzagoon, I will never know. But we start out doing fine. Unknown has hidden power and will only ever have hidden power, but that's enough to two-shot the Zigzagoon. So we are allowed to keep the Zigzagoon. We are allowed to keep the unknown. And okay, Ichigo received the unknown. We give it a nickname. I decided to name it Hieroglyph. And now we go and start the rival battle with Brendan. He sends out his Mudkip. And we lose on the first attempt. This unknown has hidden power Fire, which means the Mudkip resists our only attack. So we go, we level up, we come back, and hidden power is still not doing much to Mudkip. However, Mudkip does have Tackle, which can miss 5% of the time. There is really not much strategy in this run. We just spam hidden power over and over. Okay, we got a crit. Okay, but now we're on 9 health. Oh, it survived in red. Okay, well, we survived in red too. And we took out the Mudkip eventually. So the first rival battle is now out of the way. And so we can go and make our way to Roxanne. But along the way we stop and hunt down a female Ralts. We capture her in a Premier Ball because she deserves it. And we name her Sapphire. And then finally make our way to Roxanne. She sends out her Geodude, we send out Hieroglyph, and we get destroyed thoroughly by the Geodude. Turns out fire type damage is not very effective against combination rock and ground types. So we do a lot of grinding and still don't do half health. But Geodude missed its first attack and then went for Defense Curl for some reason. And of course the Potion Queen of Hoenn has potions. But it looks like we're going to be able to defeat the Geodude this time around. And we get hit with Rock Tomb. And we get the speed drop. We're still faster than Geodude, and we managed to take it out. Okay, up next comes the second Geodude. We still are not doing half damage. It goes for Defense Curl. Can we take this one out? High roll, crit, something? Of course not, it lives on red. And the Potion Queen uses another potion, because of course she does. Okay. Will she go for another? No. We took out the Geodude. That leaves just the Nose Pass. This one does not have the ground type, which is nice, but it still resists our attack. And we barely do anything. Okay, but it's going for Harden. We are chipping away at it. It uses Harden again. And still no crits. Okay, it missed its Rock Tomb. That's big. Hidden Power crits. No. But now it's in orange. Okay, it uses Block. Why is it using Block? That does nothing. Okay, it had an Oran Berry. That's annoying. Okay, Rock Tomb missed. Hidden Power again. Okay, it's back into orange health. And we get hit with Rock Tomb. And we get the speed drop. Okay, we're still on green. We are out of PP. We have to rely on struggle. Okay. That's not doing much more. Struggle, and we got the crit and took out the Nose Pass. I'm not complaining about that. This was very annoying. Alright, so we took out Roxanne. We got the first badge. And we're only at level 20. So we go over to the Rust Turf Tunnel to face off this team Aqua Grunt. He sends out his dog. We send out our alphabet soup. And we took it out in one hit. Go Spaghetti-O! Alright, so with that out of the way, we can head down to Dewford and take on Brawley. Brawley leads off with Machop. Go Hieroglyph. Hidden Power. How much is this going to do? About half. He hits us with Seismic Toss. It lives on red. Of course it does. Karate Chop doesn't do much, and he has a Super Potion. Okay, so Machop is back to full health, and it lives on red again. Okay, but Low Kick does nothing. Hidden Power. Took out the Machop, that's good. Out comes the Meditite. And Hidden Power does less than half. It uses Bulk Up. Okay. Oh, it's going for Focus Punch. Hidden Power. Okay, it loses its focus and can't move. That's good. And he has another Super Potion. Alright. Okay, it's going for Focus Punch again. And Hidden Power does not take it out. But he doesn't heal this time. Okay. He goes for another Focus Punch and Meditite goes down. Now, out comes the Makuhita. I have a question. Does this Makuhita have guts or thick fat? I'm not sure. Either way, Hidden Power is not doing much to it and it goes for Bulk Up. But never mind, we're out of PP for Hidden Power and now we're using Struggle again. Which is not doing half. Okay, we got a crit. We took out the Makuhita. Its ability literally does not matter. We defeated Brawley first attempt. And then we go into the cave and deliver a handwritten letter to the guy who invented the Pokemon cell phone. Come on, what is the Stone family doing? So with that out of the way, we can go on to this rival battle. This is the most difficult one, according to a lot of people, including this little spaghettio named Hieroglyph. Attempt number... What attempt number is this? Like 15, I think? So he sends out his Lombre, we send out Hieroglyph. We're way over leveled for this. So Hidden Power is neutral against Lombre, and looks like it's doing about half. And Lombre goes down in 2 hits. Okay. We're at 85 HP, and out comes the Marshtomp. So we use Hidden Power. We outspeed the Marshtomp. That's good. But we barely even... We're doing nothing to this thing. It's using Bide, by the way. So we're about to take some big damage. It's on orange health. Yellow. Whatever. It's not even close to being taken out by Hidden Power. If we don't get exactly a crit, this thing is going to live. And it does, on red. Water Gun does more than I want it to. Can this Hidden Power take it out? No. It lived on like 1 HP and took us down to 22 health. So Marshtomp finally goes down. All that's left is, I believe, it's Slugma. Wailord is in Ruby and Sapphire. Anyway, Hidden Power does about half health, and Ember takes us down to 12. We avoid the burn. Okay, we finally got past that rival battle. Brendan is defeated, and we can make our way up to Mauville. We do get the item finder, that's nice. And then Wally, of course, is blocking the gym, because of course he is. Pokemon Trainer Wally would like to battle. He sends out a level 16 Ralts. We send out a level 35 Unown. And kill all of his hopes and dreams. We are such good friends to this poor kid. So now that Wally is out of the way, we can take on Watson and have our own hopes and dreams destroyed. He leads off with Voltorb, we lead off with Hieroglyph, and then Manectric thoroughly destroys Hieroglyph. So we go out, we do some grinding, we try out multiple different strategies, and here's the one that finally worked. He leads off with Voltorb. We obviously lead off with Hieroglyph and use Hidden Power, which is a 2-shot. Sapphire, by the way, does have the EXP share. We want it to be a Gardevoir because Gardevoir is a lovely Pokemon. So Electrike comes out, we use Hidden Power. That also is a 2-shot. Okay, up next comes the Magneton, and this is the first major gym Pokemon that we actually have a type advantage against. But we still can't one-shot it, and it paralyzes us. Luckily, I have a Cherry Berry, which heals the paralysis right away. Watson heals, we use Hidden Power again. And Magneton is down, and we have no status condition going into the Manectric, which is what cost us the first time. So it's going to howl. we of course are going to use Hidden Power. And we get a crit, but don't kill. It does have a citrus berry. It's going to howl again. Can we take it out this time? No, of course not. So it's going to finally use Shockwave, which does not benefit from all that howling it's been doing. And it lives on 1 HP, and Watson has a super potion. So this Hidden Power, maybe we can take it out now? Maybe? We'll see. No. And Manectric is outspeeding us. It's using Shockwave. We're down to 3 HP. But we finally take out the Manectric and get the 3rd gym badge, which is very nice. So now we can go up to Meteor Falls and get accused of being in Team Aqua, despite the fact we are clearly wearing green. And now we hear something about Mount Chimney, and it's very dangerous. And there's going to be some really bad stuff going on up at Mount Chimney. So of course we go up there ourselves and get into a battle with Maxi of Team Magma. Magma leader Maxi would like to battle. He sends out his Mightyena. We send out Hieroglyph, and he gets the Intimidate off, obviously. And due to some sand attack shenanigans, we end up losing. Okay, let's try that again. Mightyena, of course, gets off the Intimidate, but this time we use Hidden Power. It does about half, and of course we get hit with Sand Attack. He wouldn't be an evil team leader if he did not use Sand Attack shenanigans. So Mightyena looks like it will be about a 3-shot. But of course Maxi has a Super Potion, meaning it's going to be a 4-shot. Okay, Mightyena is down. Up next comes a Zubat. Okay, Hidden Power. Alright, so that's going to be a 2-shot. Okay, no healing, and we're out of PP. We can... Alright. So I was hoping to be able to take out the Zubat before running out of Hidden Powers, but it's fine. Camerupt would resist Hidden Power, so we wanted to use Struggle here. Okay, it's using Focus Energy, that's fine. Hieroglyph uses its Oran Berry. Alright, one more Struggle should take it out. Okay, Magnitude, that's fine. We have Levitate. And of course he uses a Super Potion. Why not? Alright. So Struggle leaves it on orange. Ember does more than I would like, but it's fine. This Struggle should finish it. It does. Maxi is taken out. And so now we can go down to Lava Ridge and face Flannery. Okay. Big speech, blah blah blah, nobody cares. Whose side are you on? I'm just trying to do a gym challenge. What do you mean, whose side am I on? Anyway, time to face Flannery. How is this going to go? She leads off with Numel, we send out Hieroglyph, and it goes about as well as you would expect it to. After literally struggling against the camera, it uses Overheat and takes us out. Okay. So at a later attempt, she leads off with Numel. We send out Hieroglyph and immediately start to struggle. Her Pokemon are all Fire type, of course. This is the Fire type gym, meaning a Fire type hidden power is not going to do much here. So we one-shot the Numel, we one-shot the Slugma. She sends out her Camerupt. And we get a crit and one-shot the Camerupt. Okay, so all that's left is the Torkoal, and this thing is much bulkier than it has any business being. I know that it's a tortoise, however that shell is hollow. It should not be this strong. So it looks like it'll be about a 3-shot. It uses Sunny Day. The Sunlight is strong. Is Hieroglyph stronger? We will never know because that last one was a crit. So we took out the 4th gym leader, meaning we can start heading back down to Petalburg City to face dear old Dad. Okay. By the way, this part of the challenge was filmed on the same day that I had uploaded an episode of my Nuzlocke. So if I do this, you can see a clone of my avatar in the background. Yeah, just ignore that. So he sends out his Spinda. We lost the first time, by the way. I'm sure you figured that out and were expecting it. Alright, so Spinda ended up being a 2-shot. Up next is the Vigoroth. Of course, we used Hidden Power, and that looks like it'll be a 2-shot. Slash does more than I want it to. But it goes down, and we're in relatively good health to take on the Slaking. Okay, we used Hidden Power. Slaking flinched. We're holding a King's Rock, that's why. Okay, it's loafing around. Hidden Power. And counter does a lot of damage. And of course it has a Citrus Berry. Alright. It's loafing around. Can we take it out? Why do you have a Hyper Potion? Alright, that's fine. Hidden Power. Okay, it's loafing around. Hidden Power. It flinched, that's big. Hidden Power, take it out. 1 HP. And a Hyper Potion, come on. Okay, Hidden Power. Loafing around, that's good. Can we take it out from here? No, of course not, but it did flinch. What is this luck? And the Slaking is finally down. Out comes Linoon. There's a lot of good things that can happen here with Linoon. They used Belly Drum, it failed. We beat the gym. That's 5 gym badges. Okay, so we have the balance badge. We can go over to the Weather Institute and take on the inferior admin to Courtney. Aqua admin Shelly leads off with Carvanha. Okay, hidden power, how much will this do? All of it. Okay, out comes Mightyena, Intimidate. How much will this hidden power do? Over half, that's good. And we get hit with Swagger. Okay, so we're confused. Can we hit through the confusion? No, of course not. That would be too easy. Alright, so can we hit through the confusion now? Yes. And we defeated Aqua Admin Shelly. Come on, Shelly, just be Courtney. Then you'd be good. What's all that? A Team Magma mob just passed the Weather Institute. They're heading to Mount Pyre. Hey, Shelly, do you know who wouldn't have let the enemy team get through their defenses and go to Mount Pyre? Courtney. Okay, so now we have another rival battle. He sends out Lombre. And the Marshtomp hands it to us again. Attempt number 5, I think it was. I don't know. So Lombre leads off with Fake Out. That's fine. Hidden Power. Less than half. Okay, Swift isn't doing much though. Okay, that was a crit. We might be able to take out the Lombre next turn. Swift is still not doing much. Okay, we took out the Lombre. We're still at green health going into Slugma. Hidden Power. Okay, that was a crit. So maybe 2 more shots can take out the Slugma? We'll see. Alright. Ember. Okay, that doesn't do much. And we took out the Slugma. Okay, so we're still at green health going into the Marshtomp. Rain continues to fall. Okay, so Marshtomp is water ground. We have hidden power fire. That's doing a decent chunk. So it already quad resists us, and it's raining, and it has takedown. Who gave Brendan a Marshtomp that knows takedown? Okay, we have a citrus berry. That just went off. Okay. He's still in green health. Okay, the takedown missed. That's huge. The chip damage is real, folks. Okay, takedown is doing far too much damage. I'm going to need you to miss. Okay, good. Keep doing that. Hidden power again. Okay, he's in red. Takedown hits us. It does a lot of damage, but it also does recoil. Can we win this turn? Marshtomp is down. We finally took out Brendan. Okay, and we got the HM for Fly. And now it's time to face Winona. And her Swablu opens with Perish Song, which means that we basically lost. As soon as she sends out the Pelipper, our Perish count goes to 0 and we lose. However, that did not happen on the second attempt. On the second attempt, Swablu goes for... Okay, we go for Hidden Power, obviously. And Swablu goes for Aerial Ace. That doesn't do much damage, and we can take Swablu out in 2 hits. And most importantly, we do not need to worry about Perish Song. Next up is the Tropius. It goes for Solar Beam, which means it does no damage before going down in 2 hits. Okay, up next is the Pelipper. How much is this going to do? Not much. Okay, Pelipper did flinch. Okay, it's not using Supersonic. It missed. Okay, this time it used Protect. That's annoying. Hidden Power. Can this take crit and take it out? No, obviously not. Supersonic missed again though, that's good. And it lived in red before finally landing a Supersonic. And of course Winona has a Hyper Potion. Okay, we're confused. We get through it and start doing more chip damage. It uses Protect. Okay, we avoided hitting ourselves. Double Protect? What are you doing? Okay, we snapped out of confusion though. Okay, it's still in green. It flinched. We got it down to orange. Supersonic missed. Can we take it out from here? No, of course not. Why would we ever do something like that? Okay, but Supersonic missed. No Hyper Potion. The Pelipper is finally down. Ay, ay, ay. Out comes the Skarmory. This thing is Steel type. Can we take it out? Almost. And we get hit with Sand Attack. Hyper Potion. Okay, can we take it out now? So close. We missed. Steel Wing. Okay, that does a nice chunk, and now we're out of PP. Alright, this is good though. Altaria is a dragon type for some reason. Okay, Struggle does a decent chunk. Okay, the Altaria flinched. And it starts to dance. This is why I'm not scared of this Altaria. All it does is dance. Altaria, you're throwing. And we defeated that gym on the second try. And the only reason we lost the first one was because of Parish Song. So we get to Mount Pyre and find this nonsense. Okay. But we got the magma emblem, which means it's time to go face Maxi again. And Maxi is waving around the blue orb at the ground-type Pokemon sleeping in lava. What about this situation says blue? And then, of course, Maxi decides he wants to blame us for his failure at controlling Groudon. And initiates a battle. He sends out his Mightyena, we send out Hieroglyph, the Intimidate goes off, and thanks to Sand Attack shenanigans, the Crobat is able to defeat us. But then, of course, we have to try again. He sends out Mightyena, we send out Hieroglyph, and we get hit with Swagger. This is actually good, though, assuming we don't die to confusion again. Okay, we break through, and the hidden power leaves Mightyena in red. It uses Scary Face. That's fine, the Crobat was probably going to outspeed us anyway. One Super Potion later, we snap out of confusion, and of course it lives in red, and uses Swagger again. However, we did not get hit with Sand Attack this time. So assuming we don't hit ourselves in confusion, Hidden Power won't miss. So we're at +2 physical attack, full health going into Crobat. We get hit with Bite. We're confused, we break through it. And do about a third to the Crobat as it takes us down to about half. Okay, but we haven't hit ourselves in confusion yet. One more hidden power. Super Potion? Really? Okay. We get hit with Air Cutter. We snap out of confusion. Struggle takes out the Crobat. Okay, we're at 39 HP going into Camerupt. Can we do this? We have no moves left. We use Struggle. We one-shot the Camerupt. Being at +2 attack from those Swaggers really mattered. There's no way that did not matter. Okay, so Maxi's being a sore loser, and we can go over to Lily Cove, take on Matt. Okay. He leads off with Mightyena, obviously. Okay, we do over half to his Mightyena. We get hit with Scary Face. Can we take it out? No, because he has a Super Potion. Okay, but now we should be able to take it out. And it outspeeds and goes for Swagger. Okay, we break through the confusion and take out the Mightyena. Why does a Team Aqua admin only have 2 Pokemon and neither of them are water type? Okay, so we snap out confusion. Golbat lives on 1 HP, but he does not heal it and we win the battle. Anyway, so he decides to tell us that the submarine is about to depart, blah blah blah. He gives us a nice little hint about where to go, but we have a gym challenge to complete, so we go on to Tate and Eliza. They send out Claydol and Xatu. We have Hieroglyph and Sapphire. And we lose the first attempt without defeating a single one of their Pokemon. So we try again and again and again, adjusting our strategies as we go. We send off a hidden power towards the Xatu. It almost gets one shot, but obviously lives on red because that's just what enemy Pokemon do in this game. Claydol goes for an Earthquake and only hits Sapphire. We try to send another hidden power towards Xatu, and of course they have a Hyper Potion. So we just have Sapphire sitting on the sides, double teaming over and over again. We have Hieroglyph throwing out hidden powers after hidden powers. And Xatu, for some reason, has Sunny Day. Okay, that's fine because that boosts the power of our fire type damage. And Xatu goes down. Hieroglyph is still at full health. Out comes the Soul Rock that for some reason can learn Flamethrower. So we have 3 hidden powers left. We're going to start targeting the Claydol. It's still using Earthquake. And Hieroglyph finally takes damage. That's... Okay. Claydol lives on red because obviously. It's still using Earthquake. Alright, we have one more hidden power, and they heal up the Claydol. Okay. So the thing about struggle, you cannot pick your target. Once you decide to attack and you struggle, it just sends that damage towards one of the enemies at random. So now there is really no strategy in this. It's just spam, struggle, and hope it kills something. Alright, so we do crit the Soul Rock. So they have 2 Pokemon left, the Claydol and the Lunatone. Claydol is still spamming Earthquake. The Sunlight is still strong. Alright, that did over half to the Lunatone, but the Lunatone has Hypnosis. If it lands Hypnosis, we're done. Okay, but it goes for Calm Mind. And it has a berry. Of course it has a berry. Alright, but the Claydol is down. There's only Lunatone left. It sets up a light screen, that's fine. Struggle does physical damage. It lives on 1 HP because of course it freaking does. Psychic sends us into red health. Tate and Eliza have a hyper potion. So now the question is, can we live and take out the Lunatone? Yes, we can. Eventually. So now we have to do this stuff at the Space Center. I cannot control what Steven does, and I do not have the luxury of taking out his Pokemon. So if you have an issue with that, blame the game, not me. So they start off with Mightyena and Camerupt. We're going to start off by sending a Hidden Power towards the Mightyena. It flinched, that's good. Camerupt is using Amnesia for some reason. And the Mightyena goes down. That crit did not matter, by the way. Out comes the Crobat. Metang uses Metal Claw on the Camerupt. It had 2 targets. One of them resisted Metal Claw, and that's the one he picked. So we're going to send Hidden Powers towards the Crobat. It uses Mean Look, that's fine. Reflect isn't bad. We're going to send another Hidden Power towards the Crobat. It lives on red because obviously that Mean Look doesn't matter. I don't have any other Pokemon. Metang finally does something useful. So now there's a second Camerupt on the field. We're going to target the second Camerupt with Hidden Power. Metang is going to go for Metal Claw on Camerupt despite having Psychic, which would do more. Anyway, we're going to send a Hidden Power towards one of the Camerupts. Metang is going to set up another light screen. Amnesia's fine. Take down Mist, okay. Metal Claw on the weaker of the 2 Camerupts. Take down Mist, Focus Energy, that's fine. We're going to focus on the Camerupt that has a higher health, and Metang takes out the other Camerupt. Out comes a Golbat. Takedown misses, that's fine. We're going to keep focusing our attacks on the Golbat goes down. Out comes a Mightyena with Intimidate. Camera Up uses Earthquake. It avoids Hieroglyph because of Levitate. Metang goes down to red health. Mightyena goes down to red health. Hidden Power takes out Mightyena. Thank you, Camera. You're the best Pokemon on our side of the field. So it uses Earthquake again and takes out the Metang. Aggron comes out, that's fine. We're going to send a Hidden Power towards Camera while Aggron uses Protect. We crit the Camera Up and take it out. Okay. So now we get a whole spiel about Team Magma realizes they were wrong. Then they think that because they're wrong, that means Team Aqua's wrong. And none of this matters because we're the ones who go and fight Archie. So he leads off with Mightyena and intimidates us. Hidden Power does over half. Scary Face does nothing. And he has a super potion because obviously. Mightyena lives in red health, uses takedown. Okay, Mightyena's down. Out comes Crobat. Bite doesn't do much. And Hidden Power does almost half. He uses a super potion right away. Okay, Crobat's down to about half. So are we. Alright, we took out the Crobat. Out comes Sharpedo. We've got 6 Hidden Powers left. It taunts us, that's fine. We only have one move. Slash does a decent chunk. Alright, can we take it out? First try against Archie. And now the really smart person uses the red orb on the blue Pokemon sleeping in water at the bottom of the ocean. So much red in that, isn't there? I just love this cutscene. Look at him. Look at him! They're so cute! Alright, so we go wake up Rayquaza because when two super ancient, hyper powerful Pokemon are fighting each other, the logical thing to do is bring in a third. Okay, this cutscene is just really cool. Look at him, the giant snake monster descending from the sky. The giant whale and the big dinosaur thing are scared of the flying snake. Alright, so now that all that's done, let's go face the most forgettable gym leader in all of Generation 3, Leader Juan. Who leads off with a love disc, by the way. Whiscash, however, is far more of a respectable Pokemon. Yeah. Okay, let's try that again. He leads off with Love Disc. We're going to use Hidden Power. That almost does half. 170 from 202, and that was a crit. Yeah. Sweet Kiss is more annoying because it confuses. Okay. We snapped out of confusion. Can we take out the love disc? No, obviously. Flail almost did something. Love disc is down. Up next is Crawdaunt. Hidden Power does about a quarter, maybe? I don't know. Maybe a third? Another Hidden Power. Alright, we might be able to take it out next time. Shell Bell restored health. It uses Taunt. Crawdaunt is down. Is Taunt the one that stops us from using the same move twice in a row? Or is Taunt the one that makes us unable to do anything that doesn't do damage? Either way, Struggle takes out about half of Whiscash's health, and Whiscash is down. Celio comes out. We use Struggle. That does over half. Body Slam. We avoid paralysis. And take out the Celio. Out comes the Kingdra. Ice Beam is going to do a lot. Crit. The crit mattered. I'm not going to complain about that. We took out Juan, which means all that's left is the Elite Four. Did I say all that's left is the Elite Four? We still have to get through Victory Road, which means we have to get through Wally, which means we have to survive his future attacking Gardevoir. Alright, he leads off with Altaria, and Hidden Power is not doing much to Altaria. On the other hand, Altaria is not doing much to us either. So, it's a battle of the chip damage. Dragon Dance is fine. Keep doing that. As long as you are dancing, you are not doing damage. Safeguard is fine. Okay, one more Hidden Power should take it out. And he has a full restore. Goody. Dragon Dance away. As long as you are dancing, you are not doing damage. Another Dragon Dance, another Hidden Power. Maybe we can crit it here and take it out. It put the safeguard back up. That's fine. Aerial Ace is less fine. It survived on red because obviously Aerial Ace puts us into red. Altaria goes down. That's fine. Finally, the Altaria goes down. That was so annoying. Out comes Delcatty. It survives one hidden power, but it looks like a second one should take it out. It missed its Sing. That's really good. Okay, we're up to 54 HP. He sends in Magneton. Can we take this out in one hit? Okay, Magneton is down to one hit. And we're at 66 HP going into Rosalia. This should go down in one hit. We're at 79 HP going into Gardevoir. That does way less than half. It uses Future Sight. Okay, one more hidden power maybe? And it uses Double Team. Oh, we hit, we crit, we took it out. Alright, so we defeated Wally for the final time. The rest of Victory Road was pretty uneventful, except for this one trainer. Cool Trainer Julie had a Ninetales with Flash Fire. That problem, however, was easily solved by just running around, depleting our power points, and using Struggle. And after struggling our way through most of Victory Road, we made it to the Elite Four, and that went about as well as you would think it would. Yeah, Sydney's Crawdaunt took us out. But we went, we leveled up, we altered our strategies again a bit, and we finally were able to actually make it through. Mightyena was a 2-shot. The sand attack is still annoying. After the Mightyena, comes the Shiftry. The Shiftry was a 1-shot. Up next was the Cacturn, which also went down to 1-shot. After it actually got hit. Sand attack is so annoying. So like I was saying, the Cacturn was a 1-shot. The Crawdaunt, however, took 3 hits to take down after it started getting hit. Swords Dance is fine. Okay, so that's about a third. Swords Dance is fine. Keep dancing. Dance to your heart's content, as long as you are not damaging me. One more Hidden Power should take it out. Strength does a lot. Please do not do that again. Like I was saying, Crawdaunt took 3 hits to take out. Shell Bell restores our health. Up next is the Absol. It outspeeds and uses Slash, which does more than I want it to. Please don't do that again. But this one takes 2 hits to take out. It uses a Citrus Berry, that's fine, that takes it out of healing range. It misses its Rock Slide. Hidden Power connects. And we're on to Phoebe. We defeated Sydney. We got some money. And we can go on to the next room. Phoebe was super annoying, by the way. She leads off with a Dusclops, which, while being tanky enough on its own, spams Protect and Curse. So it loves to open up with Protect. And because of its pressure ability, we use 2 power points every time we attack, whether we land or not. Oh yeah, and our attacks do less than half to it. We are 50 levels higher, and it still takes 3 hits to take this thing out. Assuming she doesn't heal. Okay, we got a crit. Dusclops is down. Out comes Bayonet number 1. This thing likes to use Grudge, which takes our power points all the way down to 0. However, this time it goes for Shadow Ball, which is perfectly fine. It goes down in 2 hits. Out comes Bayonet number 2. This one gets crit and goes down in 1 hit. We grow to level 99. Out comes Dusclops number 2. This one's a little less annoying because it does not have Protect or Curse. It's also a higher level. It hits us with Shadow Ball. Can we take it out? Maybe. We got a crit on the last one. Okay, so Dusclops is down. Out comes the Sableye. If this thing gets a Shadow Ball off, we are dead. It flinches though. And a second Hidden Power takes out the Sableye. So we've defeated 2 members of the Elite Four using just a single Unown. Alright, so up next is Glacia. Glacia is the Ice-type Elite Four member, even though 3 of her 5 Pokemon are also Water-type. Up first is the Celio. It sets up hail, that's annoying. It also has thick fat, which takes fire from neutral to about half effective. Alright, it looks like it'll take about 4 hits to take it out. Maybe. Never mind. That mattered, by the way. Up next is Glalie number 1. Can we take this thing out in 1 hit? No, we can't. Despite being 49 levels higher and having a super effective move, it lives on red. And yeah, she's in the Elite Four, so she has full restores. We get it back down to red, the hail stops, and we take out the first Glalie. So up next, Glalie number 2. Can we take this one out in 1 hit? No, obviously not. It puts the hail back up. Do you think she's gonna full restore? No. No, she doesn't. I don't know why. But up next is Celio number 2. It's still hailing. We take damage. We have 6 hidden powers left. Celio flinched. That's good. Hidden power. It flinched a second time. We take hail damage. Hidden power. Blizzard missed. Hail stopped. Hidden power. Celio is down. All that's left is the wall rain. Wall rain is a tank, but we have 2 hidden powers to get through. We got a crit. It used surf. We're in red health. Hidden power. It flinched. Now we're on the struggle bus, boys. It's in red health. It flinched. It has a citrus berry. Did that take it out of healing range? It did. Wall rain is down. And we have 12 HP left. Ay, 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 that one was stressful. We still have Drake to get through, though. Elite 4 Drake would like to battle. Elite 4 Drake sent out Shelgon. Now this thing, much like Phoebe's Dusclops, is going to open with Protect. However, because all of Drake's Pokemon are Dragon type, Hidden power is half effective, so we're going to have to rely on struggle for the entire fight. Struggle. Alright, we took out the Shelgon in 2 hits. What's next? Flygon. Struggle. Okay, that did over half. Flamethrower. Alright. Flygon is down. Salamence. This has Intimidate. That cut our attack. We got a crit. That absolutely mattered, by the way. There was no way we took that out in 1 hit without it. Up next is Altaria. How much is Struggle going to do to this? Okay, it decides it wants to dance. Struggle. Okay. Finally is Kingdra. We have 52 HP left. We have 40 HP. It flinched. That's huge. Yeah, I'll take that. By the way, none of this is first attempt. This is all like 24th attempt or something. Per Elite Four member. Yes, I saved in between. No, I am not sorry about that. Up next is Wallace. He opens with Wailord. Just like Drake, all of Wallace's Pokemon resist fire. So we're struggling the entire way. Both by using the move Struggle and just requiring multiple attempts. This was a very annoying challenge. Anyway, Wailord is down. We have 135 HP. Shell Bell restores health. $154 going into Tentacruel. We do not want this thing hitting us with Toxic. We're at 130. We're at 142. It used Hydro Pump. Hydro Pump missed. The Tentacruel is down. We are at 133 HP. Up next is Ludicolo. Struggle. About half. Shell Bell restores health. We are at 122. Ludicolo uses Double Team. Struggle. Ludicolo is down. Shell Bell restores health. We're at 112 HP. We're at level 100, so we're at 115 HP. Whiscash is up next. This thing is bulky. And Struggle takes it to a little over half. Okay, we're at 103. It uses Amnesia. Special Defense Rose, that's fine. What is Struggle gonna do? Whiscash is down. Shell Bell restores health. We're at 89 HP. There's 2 Pokemon left. One of them is Gyarados. That thing has Intimidate. Okay, so what is Struggle gonna do to Gyarados? Not much. We're at 82. It uses Earthquake. That's fine, we have Levitate. We avoid Earthquake. We crit, took out the Gyarados. Shell Bell restores health. We're at 66 HP headed into the Milotic. How much is Struggle gonna do to the Milotic? Yeah. Is there any chance we get another crit? It missed Toxic. Struggle. Oh, good lord. Okay. We took out Champion Wallace. By the way, that was like the 30th attempt. (41 HP out of 254 remaining. But you guys know I can't leave it there. You guys all know by now, I am not satisfied taking out Champion Wallace. Wallace is the 8th gym leader. He is not a champion. The Hoenn region only has one champion, and that is Steven Stone. That time is not including all of the resets I had to do. Steven opens up with Skarmory. Skarmory has Toxic. Toxic is annoying. Thankfully, it's also a Steel type, and a nice little critical hit can take it out in one shot. Up next is Cradilly. Cradilly is just bulky. It flinched. We got a crit. We are getting a lot of crits. I'm not complaining, just observing. It flinched again. King's Rock coming in clutch. Cradilly is down. Out comes Metagross. This thing has Shadow Ball. It's also a pseudo legend. It flinched. They used the Citrus Berry. It's down. Okay, up next is Claydol. Claydol is also bulky. I'm sure you remember the one that Tate and Eliza had. Okay, it flinched. It got crit. It set up a light screen. Okay. Does Hidden Power Fire do special damage? Is that why it's not doing as much as it did before? Did I train the wrong attack stat? I thought that because Hidden Power was classed as a normal move, it did physical damage. Was I wrong? Am I an idiot? Let me know down below. Okay, Claydol got hit. It's down to about half. It set up another light screen. It flinched. Hidden Power again. Ancient Power. 118 HP. And a crit takes out the Claydol. Out comes Aggron. We got 6 hidden powers left. Aggron took in sunlight. It's setting up for a solar beam. The light screen faded. Aggron flinched. There will be no solar beam this turn. Hidden power. Flinched. Hidden power. Crit took out the Aggron. Armaldo. Okay, hidden power. Flinch, nice. Hidden power. Another flinch. Struggle. Okay, that did a decent amount. A third flinch in a row. Can we get a crit? It lived on red. Struggle again. Full restore. Struggle. Struggle. It's down to about half. We're getting really good King's Rock RNG here. We are getting the God of RNG here. And another full restore. Armaldo has battle armor. Battle armor blocks critical hits from happening. So I wanted to know if there is any world in which this unknown takes out this Armaldo. So, suspecting that I had trained the wrong attack stat, I used some EV lowering berries and some calcium to raise Unknown's special attack EVs. I went back to Steven. I quick save scummed my way to Armaldo. And The answer is no. This Unown is not going to take out this Armaldo. Maybe if I had properly EV trained its special attack before, I could have taken it out. Maybe if I had a different hidden power fighting, maybe? Armaldo is a rock type. Maybe grass? Grass would be neutral. It's also a bug. Water? I don't know. I don't feel that I won this challenge. Yes, I made it past the Elite Four and the champion, but I did not make it past Steven. In all of my other challenges that I have declared successful, I made it past Steven. I did not do that this time. So, what about you guys? What do you think? Do you think that I beat this challenge? Do you guys think that I deserve to say I beat Pokemon Emerald with an Unown? Let me know what you think of this in the comments down below. Hit like and subscribe. And join me next time where I will go over to Kanto and play Fire Red with a Rattata. Maybe I'll try this challenge again with a different hidden power, but it won't be anytime soon. I've really struggled with this. It was really annoying. But until next time, whenever that may be, I am Ichigo90 and I am blasting off again.